Now dear student, we are going to solve this question number 6.29, and in this question it is given to you which of the following potential energy curve in figure cannot possibly describe the elastic collision of two billiard balls, and here r is the distance between center of balls. Clear? So dear student, if I am talking about collision of two balls and for a short interval of time, now we know at the time kinetic energy of both the balls is converting into potential energy. Clear? Although we can say if we have elastic collision, then before collision and after collision total kinetic energy of the system that always remains conserved. Clear? Or constant. Clear? So now we can say if we talk about potential energy versus R graph. Clear? So let's suppose we have two balls. Let's suppose we have two balls and two balls are situated at a distance r. We can say its potential energy is actually varying inversely proportional to r. Clear? So from here, given all the figure, you can see only fifth curve we are getting, that is hyperbolic in nature. Clear? And we know after some time we can say as the collision is completed, again this is converting into kinetic energy. It means out of 6 only we can see part number 5, or we can say this graph number 5 is correct, other all are wrong. Clear? So this is all about this question. Now dear student, we are going to discuss question number 6.30, and actually this question is somewhat related to nuclear physics, but let us try to solve this question. In this question it is given to you consider a decay of free neutron at rest, that is given by n tending to actually n is decaying, it means neutron is decaying in proton and electron, that is given to you. Now we have to show for two body decay of this type, electron of fixed energy. Clear? And therefore cannot be account for observed continuous energy distribution of beta decay. Clear? So let us try to understand this question in a very easy term. Clear? So let's suppose I am saying, listen very carefully, initially we have neutron, and in neutron we can say this neutron is at rest. Let's suppose it is breaking in two particles, I can say proton and electron. Clear? So I am assuming here mass of a proton is mp and velocity is ep. So first I am applying here momentum conservation. So I can say mp vp plus me ve, and this should be equal to, we can say, mass of neutron and multiplied with 0. Clear? So from here you can write like this, mp vp, this should be equal to minus times me ve. Let's suppose this is equation number 1. Clear? And let's suppose if I am assuming here this collision is to be elastic collision. Clear? So I can say if we talk about total energy conservation, I can write like this, half of mp vp square